Toshiba TVs not turning on often result from three main issues: power supply failures, main board malfunctions, or backlight problems. If you see a black screen, but the standby light is on, the TV is getting power, but the display isn't working, likely due to backlight or panel problems. The standby light indicates the TV's state, steady for power, blinking for standby, or rapid flashing for errors. We will cover how to diagnose these issues and the most likely cause for the specific symptom you are experiencing. Start with the basics by checking that the power cable is securely connected to both the TV and the wall outlet. This ensures proper power delivery. Next, perform a power reset by unplugging the TV from the wall for a full 60 seconds. This discharges internal capacitors and clears temporary glitches. Plug the TV back in and try turning it on to see if the issue is resolved. Also, inspect HDMI and other connections to ensure they are properly seated and not loose. These simple steps resolve many common Toshiba TV issues before needing deeper repairs. Pay close attention to the standby light. A steady light usually means the TV is in standby mode. A blinking light can indicate an error code. Refer to your Toshiba TV's manual to decipher the blinking pattern. Rapid flashing often signals a hardware problem that may require professional attention. If the light is off completely after attempting a power reset, it suggests a power supply issue. If the power reset doesn't work, carefully inspect the TV's back panel after unplugging it. Look for bulging capacitors on the power board, a common issue in older models. These look like small cylindrical components with swollen or leaking tops. Replacing these can often solve the problem, but requires electronic repair skills and ESD precautions. Online tutorials on iFixit provide guidance with a roughly 70% success rate for similar fixes. For Toshiba Fire TV Edition models, software glitches can prevent the TV from turning on. Try a hard reset by holding the power button on the TV itself for 10 seconds. Alternatively, some models allow a reset by pressing power volume up on the remote for 5 seconds. If the issue arose after an OTA update, this may resolve the problem. If basic troubleshooting fails, especially with a rapidly flashing standby light or visible hardware damage like burnt components, seek professional repair. According to JD Power, Toshiba TV repair costs average $150 to $300. Consider if the repair cost is justified compared to the TV's age and the price of a new one, especially with obsolescence affecting older models. To prevent future issues with your Toshiba TV, ensure it has adequate ventilation to avoid overheating. For smart Toshiba TVs, keep the firmware updated through the app. Current trends indicate a shift towards software-centric fixes and AI-driven diagnostics, with Toshiba's app potentially predicting hardware failures. Looking ahead, future TVs may feature self-healing firmware and modular designs for easier repairs. Regular maintenance of your TV can extend its lifespan and prevent unexpected failures. Real-world cases demonstrate both hardware and software issues with Toshiba TVs. For example, a user resolved a black screen on a Toshiba 55L621U model by replacing swollen capacitors on the power board. Consumer Reports identified software bugs in Fire TV models that caused power reset failures after over-the-air updates. Experts at iFixit report that 60% of not turning on problems are related to capacitor failures, highlighting the importance of hardware inspection. When diagnosing your TV, consider these real experiences and expert insights. Remember that simple power resets often resolve 50 to 70% of issues.